What's good, guys? It's TheJDzero bringing you another ORAS Wi-Fi battle, but this is a PU match, so we're pretty much now starting a new PU match up. So here we are with Adrianna. Hopefully I am pronouncing her name right. Basically, this is not the team that I wanted to use for my PU. This is my It was kind of more of my team that I wanted to use against Shady Penguin when he wanted to start doing PU matches at the time. So, there's like a couple of mons there that were supposed to be for the PU. So I wanted to use that for Shady Penguin, but I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to use these teams. But I will have my actual team ready to go. There was some problem with my Pokemon. I think it was just one particular Pokemon that I had a problem with. And then I finally got to the point of fixing it. So now I will be able to do it and actually get like either a battle before I do a team build up for this team that I'm going to eventually put out there. So let's just go ahead and get into the match today and let you guys know I'm gonna start doing PU matches as well. So Adrianna has started off with the ferret here. I lead in with the Kaon, as you guys know from a particular show that's starting on Disney, I guess. I switched out because I know that this Pokemon is gonna eventually do something that would pretty much probably be able to kill it, but I wasn't pretty too sure. But it decided to go for a trick and switch my items instead of having Choice Scarf. I will be, won't be able to do as much, but since it took my, well, technically I had normal gem and then it switched my normal gem with the Choice Scarf, where it gave it the boost of normal gem and pretty much took out my Go Riders. I go back into Keon and decided to go for the fake out just to get the flinch off, and then I accidentally double clicked the fake out again and end up screwing that up, but at least I get rid of the ferret because of the whole double edge that pretty much, well, not because of the double edge. I don't think it was the double edge that almost killed me, but the fact that that since I had Rocky Helmet, it pretty much killed it for it. Other than that, she sends out the Persian and ended up killing off my Keon. Then I sent in Mr. Meesbees, if you don't know where that is from, because you should know where that's from. It goes with a Swift. I went to Dragon Dance. It doesn't give me enough speed to outspeed it, so that kind of sucks. I was hoping at least a +1 will help me outspeed this Pokemon, but I'm guessing it is either Choice Scarf, so it won't let me outspeed it. So I mean, it's not Choice Scarf, but it still just wouldn't let me outspeed it. So I decided to go into Shady and go for the Ice Shark to get that priority to outspeed this thing and kill it. Then she sends out the Shellos, and I decided to switch out because I'm not gonna deal with this particular Pokemon. I sent it into Sparky because I know this Pokemon was gonna try to do like Ice Beam or something that will at least do something against it, but it didn't. She decides to go for a stockpile where get that whole boost in the special and defense. I do knock off the item. The item was Eviolite. And if you know where my Sparky, the name that I got Sparky from, yeah, I'll leave that comment down below. I do go for the Nuzzle. I do get the Para. I think I did well switch for the next turn. She does go for the Ice Beam, It kinda almost did get half amount of damage but not as much where it could KO me. So I do go for the Volt Switch. Volt Switch does do a lot. Surprisingly, it does a very good amount. I switch into Ember, I forgot what the name of this Pokemon. Vesiquin or something like that. I forgot. It does go for another Ice Beam. It almost took it out. It was a crit. Um, just getting health back. I do go for the Air Slash. I just pretty much choice specs myself into an Air Slash. Uh, Honestly, I did get the flinch, so that was a good thing. But since I'm pretty much choice specs into it, I really couldn't do anything other than that. Uh, I was trying to figure out did I wanted to lock myself into the Air Slash at that time or use a different move. But the second Ice Beam does take out Ember, so that kind of sucks. I do go back into Sparky, and I went for the fake out just to get the damage, get the flinch off, try to at least weaken it down a little bit more where it's at a decent health where I could just one-shot this thing and it'll take it out. I do go for another Volt Switch. I do get the crit. I don't think the crit mattered, but if it did, then good for me because at least I got that thing out and I was able to get a free switch in. So I switch into Shady Penguin again, Shady, and he sends out the she sends out the I forgot the name of this Pokemon. I really did, but I do send back out Sparky just to deal with this particular Pokemon. It does go for the Whirlpool. I won't be able to switch out, but I will be able to Volt Switch out because it lets me actually switch out with the Volt Switch. But it doesn't do as much to take it out, and I'm surprised since it is a electric Pokemon. It should do a little bit more uh, against a water type. So it sucks that it didn't do as much. I did switch out into Shady because these are the last two mons I had at the time, and I didn't really want to get rid of any of my mons. So I go for an Ice Shard, trying to get some damage off. Doesn't even do anything. It does go for an Aqua Ring eventually. Then I feel like, what can I do at this moment? I only got like 2 mons here. I do go for the single beam. Try to see how much damage it does. It does nothing. It goes for another stall. End up killing the Shady. So now I'm down to my last Pokemon, and that's Sparky. So it's me and Sparky against the world right now. Against Adrianna here, and it was just like it's just a difficult one since I was kind of like half damage and everything. So I do go for a fake out, and I do get the flinch off. And I decided to go for the Volt Switch at this time because this is all I could do is Volt Switch. Honestly, that's all I could do is Volt Switch and Volt Switch and Volt Switch. So it does go for the Skull. It literally drops me down to 1 HP, and I was like, oh snap, this is crazy that it dropped me down to 1 HP. But I'm living here. Me and Sparky just living here. So I go for another Volt Switch, does taking out the Pokemon here, since I just don't remember the name. But it does take out the Pokemon. She sends out her Melstick, and I think this is where the part where it was almost like 2-3 or 1 against 3 and 1 against 2 Pokemon, because I pretty much kind of got to the point where I almost kind of got the rest of her Pokemon out of the way. Let's see, she had the basically she had the Meowstick, the Dusclors, Dust something. Forgot the name of that one bug Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure I took it out at least 1, 2, 3, 4 Hermons. But it was just the fact of dealing with that was kind of sucked. So if you enjoyed this, comment down below. Skylights that like the picture scroll says on and stay awesome, guys. Bye.